Good morning, I'm Sophia.
And I'm Molly. Please give your attention to Salem for the pledge.
Good morning. Please join me in a moment of silence. Please stand and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Remember to show respect, make a difference, and set the bar high. Have a great day. Now back to the announcers.
Hello students and staff. It is exactly 1 week from the big day. The 4th annual Relay for Life Dodgeball Tournament will take place at Penn High School on Wednesday, April 18th at 6:30 p.m. Teams from Schmucker have participated and performed well in the past, and we plan to continue that tradition. Get your team of 8 to 10 students together ASAP and turn in your form to Mr. Sears in room 230. The cost is $5 per person, so you may have each team member contribute, or you can ask someone to sponsor your team. If you have any questions or need to pick up a team sign-up form, see Mr. Sears in room 230. Staff. Our amazing staff dodgeball team, you want to be a Spartan something, is also the process of forming, so please contact Mr. Sears in order to join.
The Film Club would like to share a video with you.
The Penn basketball program will be hosting a basketball skills camp beginning this Thursday, April 12th at the high school. This clinic will go every Thursday from this week until May 31st. It is a very good opportunity for any 6th, 7th, or 8th grader to participate in and improve their skills and learn what we want our players to work on before the next season begins. There is a lot of room for improvement for all our players here, so please take advantage of this opportunity. Please pick up a form in the main office or see Coach Madeline for a form that has more details on it. Thank you, Penn's Kingsman basketball coaching staff.
Attention 6th and 7th graders. The school counselors have received less than half of the elective requests that were sent to you by email. Please make sure you talk to your parents about your options and submit the form ASAP. All forms are due this Friday, April 13th. Late forms will not be accepted. If you do not submit a form, your elective for next year will be chosen for you. Special note, if you are in band, orchestra, math remediation, or reading strategies, you will not receive a form. If you would like to change your band or orchestra elective, you must talk with your music teacher. Contact your school counselor with questions. And now for a joke. A joke by Reagan Ludwig. What did Shakespeare say after all the Thanksgiving stress?
What?
I can't handle it. Thanks for joining us. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Welcome back to 5-Star Life. Coach Seth here to talk to you about how you can open a door to living a 5-star life, your very best life. See, every thought, every word, every action, every choice, it opens a door, it takes you somewhere. And I believe that every one of you can live a 5-star life because you've got this 5-star life potential in your DNA. You were born to win. You're born to succeed. You may not feel like a winner. You may not be winning right now, but it's inside of you. It's called potential. That's what potential is. It's the idea planted inside you that you could be an incredible doctor, that you could be a professional athlete, that you could be an amazing teacher, that you could be an incredible writer, an incredible entertainer. You have potential. It's in there. It's hidden. Nobody else can see it, but you have these thoughts, these dreams, these feelings. That's in there. And today I want to talk to you about how you can draw that out. You see, the difference between people who are super successful and those who are unsuccessful is really simple. Those who are unsuccessful, they do nothing with their potential. They do nothing with it. They don't develop it. They don't shape it. They don't fight for it. Those who are highly successful, they go after it. They fight to develop their potential. I want to teach you the secret to you taking this potential, the stuff that nobody else knows about, nobody else sees, and making it happen, is living by the value of courage, this 5-star life value of courage. How does courage help me develop my potential? Let me give you the definition. Courage is having the strength to do what's right rather than what's popular or comfortable. See, people who are average, below average, they like being comfortable more than they're willing to fight to develop the potential. People who are highly successful, they get up every day with one thing in mind. I'm fighting to bring out my potential. I'm fighting for it. I'm going after it. If you will choose today to say, I'm going to start fighting to develop my potential, you're going to be on a track to living a highly successful life. There's a story I read about Socrates, one of the wisest ancient philosophers there was in history. And this young man who wanted to be successful came to him, sought him out, and said, "Tell me the secret to be successful." Socrates said, "Meet me at the river tomorrow." Next day came, met Socrates at the river. Socrates proceeded to lead him into the river. They walked into it, and the young man sort of, what's going on? He walks into the water. They're wading in, waist high, chest deep, all the way up to the necks, when suddenly Socrates grabs the young man, takes his head, plunges it underwater. The young man is struggling for air, starts gasping, can't get air. He's fighting against Socrates, but he's got him pinned because he's strong. And finally, he turns blue, and Socrates grabs his head, pulls it out for air, and the guy's sputtering, spitting out, this water he's been choking on. As he regains his breath, Socrates asks him a question. He says, "When you were underwater, what was the one thing that you wanted?" The young man said, "Air." He said, "When you want success as much as you want air, you'll have success." And that is the point I want to make today. The enemy of you being successful, the enemy of you developing this potential, whether it's woodworking, mechanics, education, writing, acting, sports, whatever it is, being a lawyer, the enemy of that potential coming out and living a 5-star life is this lack of effort, this lack of fight. See, when you struggle, when you want it bad and you're willing to fight for it, it will be yours. Steph Curry, MVP, one of the greatest basketball players in history, will go down as the best shooter in history. He had a rough start. Everybody overlooked him, said he didn't have the potential, didn't have the talent, he was too small, too weak, too slow. The list went on. He defied the odds. How? He got up every day and said, "I've got this potential, I know it, and I'm going to fight for it." So what did he do? He outworked everybody. He outshot everybody. He worked longer, harder, smarter, trained harder than everybody else. And guess what? He reached his goal. In his own words, Steph Curry said, "Make it work no matter what you have to work with." That's something that stuck with me very early on as a point guard. Adjust, get creative, try a different angle, a different lane, a different move, or a different shot. Just make it work. Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb, when he was a little kid, he actually was told by his teacher that he was too dumb to learn anything. His mom saw potential, pulled him out, and started schooling him on her own. He became a genius, right? Well, he had this potential idea of this thing called the light bulb. And so he started trying to figure out how to create this invention. He failed the first time, failed the second time, failed the 10th time, failed the 100th time, failed the 1,000th time, 5,000 times. A newspaper reporter came and interviewed him because they knew he had this dream of creating this light out of electricity. Came to him and said, "You've been working on this. You've failed thousands of times. Are you getting discouraged? Is this a waste of your time? When are you going to give up?" He looked at him and said, no, I'm not going to give up. And no, it's not a waste of time. And no, I'm not discouraged. He said, I have successfully found 9,000 ways a light bulb will not work. I am so close to discovering the one time it's going to take to make this incredible invention. Guess what? A little over 10,000 tries, and he created the light bulb. Listen, he became famous and one of the best inventors in history. Why? Because every day he went to work and said, I'm going to fight. There's a way to do this, and I'm going to figure it out. Everybody else on the planet to date failed to keep trying. Listen, you have all this potential on the inside. What are you going to do to bring it out? Jim Carrey, incredible comedian, great actor. He knew he had this potential on the inside to be an entertainer. He was funny, and he knew he could make something big out of his life. But guess what? You know that he dropped out of school because his family was not well off, and he wanted to, help provide income for his family? He ended up going and doing the stand-up routine. He was booed off the stage the first time. He fought, he struggled, he failed, but he didn't quit. And guess what? Jim Carrey made it. Why? Because he got up every day and said, I'm going to fight to make this happen. Here's my question. When was the last time you fought to win? At school, in relationships, with whatever skills you have, with whatever talents and passions. When's the last time you fought? When's the last time you won? See, I believe there's a direct correlation to how hard you fight and how much your potential will come out. See, I've taught you the secret of success. My question is, what will you do with it? Will you choose Netflix, video games, social media, just chilling like everybody else? Or will you fight to win, fight to succeed? That will determine whether or not you open this door and live this 5-star life. Your potential is deep inside. It's unlimited. It's all about you pulling it out by fighting, having the courage to fight. Good luck.